Does this ever happen to you? Are you ready for a good time?
Yes, it is a lovely day.
I am so ready to play foosball.
This joyous time will be joyous.
It will cause me joy.
So much joy.
Yes.
Ah!
Ah! That was such a terrible time.
I know. I wanted to have fun, but we just beat each other up.
Well, at least now we can have a fun picnic together.
Yes, I'll take the basket.
I want the basket.
You take the blanket.
Right here works. This is a terrible spot for a picnic.
It's not.
Take me over here.
No, right here.
No!
Yes.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
No.
Ah!
Horrible at choosing picnics.
You're horrible at everything. This sucks! I wanted to have a fun picnic, and now there's sauce all over my face!
Well, do I have the solution for you guys?
What could that possibly be?
Let me introduce you to breast milk. Look, it's so nice out today.
It's so beautiful. These bagels are simply divine.
So divine. Here, have a piece of mine.
No, have a piece of yours.
Thank you. As you can see, the milk supplement that we have developed helps people be a lot less angry, agitated, and willing to fight, and just overall able to enjoy life more. Like our two fellows back there. They're very angry, very masculine, and very wanting to fight each other before they were introduced to this milk supplement. Now after, you can see they were skipping, enjoying the sun, just having an overall better life with much less anger and negative burdens that come out of the anger of life.
I'm Rob, and this is Bob.
This is Rob and Bob's Concoction, coming at you with our brand new creation, breast milk.
Milk of kindness.
Breast milk.
It won't sell if we call it breast milk. That's
It
gross.
will sound much better if we call it breast milk.
Oh. Anyway, with our Milk of Kindness supplements,
Milk.
it'll increase your compassion and decrease your anger. You may be asking yourself, is there any real proof that this works? As the people in the previous scene were just paid actors. But we can see how drastic and how terrible effects not having enough Milk of Kindness can have on someone's life from our old terrible king, Macbeth. He started out as a great and noble thing, and maybe one day could have become a great king. But he had no influences of Milk of Kindness in his life. So he grew more and more evil and more masculine, and he couldn't hold it together anymore as he grew more and more paranoid and did a hostile takeover of our nation. Until we had to throw a revolt to overthrow this evil and terrible king with no Milk of Kindness in his life.
Could have been great. Not unlike. He could have been great, but he was quite bad. Unlike our brand new king, Malcolm. You see, Malcolm was actually one of the first testers of the experimental version of our breast milk. Milk of kindness, whatever you want to call it. And he is very kind, compassionate, just a well-balanced person that isn't paranoid, and will do greater good for Scotland. Unlike Macbeth, who was really quite a dictator. You see, if Macbeth had our wonderful product, he could have been the best king that Scotland has ever seen. But he didn't. But the point is, if this milk substitute, I should say, I don't really know what all they do in the lab, but this milk substitute, if it can transform someone to be fit to be a well-renowned king of Scotland, think about what it can do for you, just an average Scotlander.
Speaking of how our great King Malcolm took these milk substitutes and made him such a nice and compassionate king, it gets me thinking, if only there had been someone to influence Macbeth. Now we look over at his wife. Shouldn't she have been doing the job, the womanly feminist job of supplying milk of kindness into his life. But yet, when we look at her, we can see that she had less milk of kindness than even Macbeth.
I doubt she even had enough milk of kindness, if you want to call it. Though I will call it breast milk. But I doubt she had enough to even give birth to a baby girl if she tried for 10,000 years.
Yes, she was rotten from the start, while Macbeth once had great hope, as he once had the milk of kindness as him, and it merely decreased as he had no good influences to give him these milks, unlike if you take our milk substitutes. Lady Macbeth was always rotten, influencing and sapping the milk of kindness out of him, driving him to evilness and paranoia.
Now, if the lack of milk can transform someone from being a noble thane to being an all-out dictator, I want you to think again of what it can do for you. And sure, you may think, well, I'm not evil, well, I don't need that. But that's what Macbeth thought too. You see, a lack of breast milk can actually make you think that you have a surplus of it. So, that's why I suggest trying one of our experimental vials that I have behind this hat. You can't see it because it's behind this hat. It's only 49 shillings, and you can get it at your local, well, Rob and Bob shop.
Or at your local hay station.
Yes.
Now, if we look back, just imagine how good a king Macbeth could have been, or even how good a person Lady Macbeth would have been, both with so little milk of kindness, if they had only taken our substitutes. So things could have been so much different and not taken this dark path for Scotland.
Even if Macbeth had taken it one time, he would have seen the error of his ways, and he would have been able to correct them before it has gone too late. So think about how much your life will change if you just buy one vial. And the instructions are incredibly simple. See, simply follow the instructions and find your weight and height on the table, which will tell you how much to take a day to be an amplitude milk substitute. For you to be, well, more calm, collected, and just more feminine overall.
I've been Rob,
And I've been Bob.
and this is Rob and Bob's Concoction Shop. Please buy our milk of kindness.
It will change your life forever.
Call me back, Georgina.
Georgina, please call me back.
Thank you, milk of kindness.